Good afternoon, Merry Christmas, and welcome. My cat Leroy would like to say hi. Well, no, he probably wouldn't. I don't know what exactly he wants, as I fed him not too long ago. He's probably overstimulated because my parents, sent me home with a couple of catnip-infused sleeping mats that he proceeded to tear out of the cat tower that was a gift from my partner's mother, and tear it all, or throw it all over the kitchen, and then try to instigate a wrestling match with my possibly terminally ill cat who was having none of it. We're sort of reached a status quo where Leroy started to calm down. Silas is back where he's been living the last few days, curled up right in the middle of my bed. And as long as Leroy doesn't decide to shred my right hand, we should be good to get started. So this is... there it is. Day 2 of Parasite Eve Fusion. Cast your minds back to December 25th, 1997. And apparently a opera singer in New York was taken over by her mitochondria and proceeded to set the audience on fire at the Met. Like, you know, as happens. Just an ordinary day in New York, really. So the police officer and Agent Aya Brea chased her backstage of the opera house and then down into the sewers, where Eve/Melissa melted her way through a grating and ran away after sicking a mutant alligator on us. Then we had a brief conversation with our partner Daniel, where we said we have no idea what's going on. Daniel is also confused, but should be home with his kid, but his kid knows his dad's a cop, and so blah 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 blah. How's that sound, Leroy? Ready to get started? Can I have my hand back, please? Maybe? Alright, a little bit more cat time, pardon me. Let's see if I can... My webcam is not on like tripod or boom or anything, so I have to like unclip it from my monitor to do this. See if I can... yeah, there he is. Can I have my hand back now, please? I think we're good. All right. Excuse me. Hopefully my voice will hold out. I was a little bit concerned yesterday that all this reading is going to wear out my throat, but we'll see. I've got plenty of water here. And I changed my controller settings so that I should now be able to use both the D-pad and the analog sticks to move things around. So I should have less problems going in and out of menus than I had yesterday. Although apparently the D-pad will occasionally do 2 clicks instead of 1, which is less than ideal. Day 2, Ford Fusion. We're at the police station. We in this game, you never actually see where Aya lives. I'd sort of assume she lives at the police station, but who knows? I don't think that squat you see her in day 3 is her normal abode, so who knows?
Hey, you okay? You ought to be resting.
Wish I could, but I'm the only one who knows what happened last night.
I've been gathering some info on Melissa. She's got no relatives and no close friends. She was sick often, always on some kind of medication. The people at the opera said they were amazed she could even stand on stage. Her apartment burned down right after the incident, so we have no info on her medication.
And apparently no idea who her doctor is or what pharmacies she went to. No possible way of finding out that information. So what's this spontaneous combustion stuff all about? It wasn't exactly spontaneous. People were actually set on fire. They were? I mean, it looked spontaneous to me. Ah, come on. What, like one of those ESP things? That's the best way to describe it for now. ESP, huh? Well, I'm not buying it. But if you're right, how are we supposed to deal with something like that?
I believe her. After all, I is the only witness so far. But if you're going to take on a suspect like that, you better ask Baker for a better sidearm.
Yep, Daniel is going to ruin my voice.
I believe your report. Still, hard to believe, but we can't deny all those deaths. We're going to go all out to solve this case. Make sure you're well equipped. Go down to the weapon department and give this permit to Torres. He'll help you out.
Right, so the downside to switching to analog only is, or to mixed analog and D-pad is you actually have to hold down the run button. Unless, is there an auto cursor mode? No. Shoot. There does not, excuse me, there does not appear to be an auto run button in this game. I may have to fiddle with the settings some more later. This is what they were saying before, I think. Yep. Don't mind me, just gonna clean out everybody's lockers. This one's locked, I think. Maybe? Does this one exist? I don't know. Ah, you'd better put on your vest, too. Can't be too careful. I have a vest on. Is this one better? It says auto potion. Better against magic. That's fine for now. I don't intend to get hit too much today, except maybe when we get to the final bosses. The weapons department? You didn't hit your head last night, did you? It's right downstairs. Yeah, I know. Excuse me for being friendly. Aya has trouble with doorknobs, apparently. Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, we're pretty much done with medicine 1s at this point. Let's get our long-term... Oh, wait, did we finally go over cap on BP? No. Ugh. Hey there, good looking. Cut the crap, Wayne. Where's Torres? That Baldy? Who knows? So what'll it be? Shotgun? Rocket launcher? Wayne! Yes, sir. Ominous walk. Idiots like you are the reason why guns won't disappear from this country. Get your ass back to weapons storage. You're far from ready to be handling guns in here. Okay. Yeesh. Torres, I need some equipment.
For last night's case, heard it was quite a mess. But as long as cops rely on guns, criminals will too. You know, at no point in this entire game do we have to fight against someone else using a gun. It's all evil animals and mutants and things. And Eve shooting magic bullets. It's a vicious cycle. I hate to hand a weapon to a young cop like you. But I hear this isn't your ordinary crook. Guess I can't send you off empty-handed. Say, you can't carry any more equipment. Wayne, take some of our things and put them in storage. Thank you. Yeah. You have something to say, officer? No, sir. So you want to leave something here? Yes, I do. I have all my medicines and these keys that I don't need anymore. Oops, not... Oh, actually, yes, and the mod permit. I have no need to mod any of my gear right now. Alright, I will take that M16 now, please, and thank you. Here, this is the most powerful gun I can allow you to have. Thank you. This will be my pretty much main weapon for the entire rest of the day. Captain Baker already notified me. Show me your modification permit again. I don't actually want to mod this. I can tune up your equipment without a permit. No exceptions. That's fine. I don't need it modded. Don't tell Torres, but you can use your tool to tune up your guns. You can rearrange equipment parameters and added effects to tweak your equipment. I can show you some cool tune-up techniques. No tutorial, please. I will... Please? No tutorial. Thank you. You got it? Trust me, you can never have too much firepower. Of course, you can't use them without bullets, so you better make sure you always have your club. Just in case, you know? I mean, we're here to liberate Berlam. Now, why don't you leave the stuff you don't need with me? What, again? I suppose. Oops. I do want to store, please. Excuse me. Oh, I can't move it because it's equipped. Well, that's more medicine I don't need. Okay, so I think... Yeah, I did drop some stats into the gun I was using yesterday, so let's slide those over to the new one. Oh hey, I have BP now. Hooray! Alright, where did I misplace the last plot? Oh, mysterious red blob in the distance. That must be important. Hey there, you lost? Ben? Daddy! So this is Ben. Ben, this is Aya. Now, what are you doing here? Here. Tickets? Oh, yeah, the concert. Sorry, son. Daddy's real busy today. I'll promise I'll make up for it. Fine! Ben? Guess every kid needs a mother.
That's not true. I was raised by my father, too, after my mother died. I'll always be grateful for him.
Yeah, well, his mother's still alive.
Ominous one-liner and walk away. I think there's more armor in here, although that might not be till tomorrow. Nope, not here. Never mind. You met Daniel's son, Ben? Daniel divorced his wife last year. This was before you were assigned here. He keeps saying every boy needs a father. So he fought for Ben's custody with Lorraine, his ex-wife. Well, he won, but being a cop, I doubt if he has time to spend with him. Oh yeah, Captain Baker was looking for you. Thank you for the plot dump. Sir, I say, and then run over to his desk. You were looking for me?
Yes, we're having a press conference now, and I want you there too.
Me?
That's right. You'll be on national television as the sole survivor of that incident.
I see.
But you only answer when I ask you. The media is just looking for anything to grill us about. They may even turn you into a suspect, so you let me do the talking, understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay then, let's go meet the press.
So you're saying this could be the work of a terrorist?
That is what we currently speculate.
How about the accounts of officers and firemen at the scene bursting into flames?
That was due to a rare, highly flammable chemical which was used to start the fire.
Another question. How how did Detective Brea survive without so much as a minor burn?
That is a result of her quick thinking and training as an officer.
I'm asking her the question.
She
said that my mitochondria were a mutation.
Huh? What? Aya.
Your mitochondria? Who said this? Melissa. No, she said her name was Eve. But according to a report, Melissa Pierce was killed in the fire. Melissa did die. Her body had been taken over by this Eve. What is this Eve? Some kind of an alien?
People, please. She's very tired and we're still investigating. That'll be all for today.
Way to blow it, Aya.
Aya, I told you not to say anything.
I'm telling the truth, sir.
Desk slap. That is not the point. Who's going to believe you? You'll only stir up the media and cause people to panic. Sir, she was only...
Hello?
Baker here. What does he want? Well, put him through then. This is Captain Baker. What? Meat? You'll have to speak up. Yes. What? Yes. All right. Some Japanese scientist, I think. Couldn't understand his English too well. He was raving about some mito something. Says he's coming over here. Mito?
Is it mitochondria? You mean that thing in the cell that makes energy from oxygen?
Might have heard about that in school.
That's what Eve had said. That it's time for the mitochondria to be set free. Hey, I'd just read that some researcher at the museum wrote a new theory on them.
Sir, I'm taking Aya to go talk to this researcher. At the only museum in New York City. Go. Better get there before the media. It may explain that phone call, too. Yes, sir. Come on, Aya.
Excuse me. Are we going or not?
I'll bring the car around. Meet me at the front. Well, that's easy enough. What does this guy actually do? Besides turn around very slowly. Oh, his name's Eddie. Did I know that? What a case to have on Christmas, huh? That's all he has to say, apparently. Oh, not Carnegie Hall, the museum. Again, the only museum in New York City. We're going to the Museum of Natural History. Dr. Hans Clamp? Hans Klomp will be there. Dr. Klomp? What's his area of research? Well, according to the papers, he's working on a new theory, mitochondria something, but it seems to cover the whole genetic spectrum. That's odd to have a PhD and be working in a museum. Pretty sure that's not odd at all, but okay. Well, he's pretty antisocial and doesn't like to waste time outside research. Yeah, great. We're going to have a grand time with this one. Yeah, I know where you're going with this. Just be careful this time, huh? Are you referring to the press conference? Yeah. Daniel, why do you kiss the chief's butt? You two joined the force at the same time, didn't you? Yeah, but that was years ago. Now he's my boss. Ah, yes, the Chocobo exhibit. Okay, so it's the American Museum of Natural History. I don't think Have I been there? I've been to New York just once, and I can't remember which museums we visited when we were there. It's been a while since I visited the museum. Dinosaur exhibit. Loved these things when I was a kid. Looks like it's closed today. What? Closed on Christmas? The hell you say? Well, let's see what that security guard can do for us. The snow sound is great, though. Hey there, how you doing? Doing okay. Pretty cold day, though. How about yourself? We're with the NYPD. We're looking for a Dr. Klump. He works here, doesn't he? Sure does. As a matter of fact, he's up there in his room right now. Did he do something? Nah, we just want to talk to him, that's all. Thank you. Shouldn't take long. Place is pretty creepy without any people. Not at all foreshadowing. Oops, I think I just skipped past the guard saying he's upstairs. Sometimes the text auto-advances, sometimes it doesn't. He's been pretty busy for the past few weeks. Doesn't come out. Ever. Thanks. Oh, by the way, could you sign in? It's policy. Lets us keep track of who comes in. Thanks, Gee, Daniel, you sure you don't want to run down here and do it yourself? Notebook's on the counter, thanks. I really don't understand why the game makes you do this. It's never referred to again, unless it's an engine limitation where Daniel has to be off screen so he doesn't just pop out of existence as he goes up the stairs. Just my name? Yep, that should be enough, unless you want to leave your number, too. Or to make the guard a little creepy for no reason. This guard that never shows up again after this. Because, yeah, the screen can fade out as Aya goes up. But I suspect that otherwise Daniel would just sort of pop out of existence partway up the stairs. Hey, Aya. Over here. Hey, it's open. Let's check it out. Excuse me. Hello? Hey, Dr. Klomp. Dr. Klomp?
I hear you. No, he's not Russian, he's German. I hear you. It's gonna take me a bit to get into a decent voice for Klomp. We're with the NYPD. We'd like to ask you a few questions. Professor, we're looking for clues concerning the incident which occurred... Are you accusing me?
Huh?
What? This again? What is this? This man. I know him, I think. What's wrong? Are you okay, Aya? Yeah. We'd like to ask you about this mitochondria research you've been doing. NYPD, huh? Why are you interested in my work? The suspect mentioned that the mitochondria would be set free. Now, do you...
The suspect ignited people without laying a finger on them. Then it transformed into some kind of creature and ran off.
Since she mentioned mitochondria, we were hoping you could supply us with some info. Ha ha! You two have absolutely no idea what the true mitochondria is like. Apparently he's Russian now. I don't... generic European accent today, I suppose. Do you? The mitochondria possesses its own unique genetic code. Its own? Are you saying it's a separate organism? Precisely.
Kind of like a parasite or something.
So close to the title. Parasite? That's an interesting way of describing this most fascinating creature. We cannot live without the mitochondria, do you understand? The mitochondria creates energy for us. Without it, we're nothing. We are here because the mitochondria allows us to be here. Our brain, for example. The brain functions due to the interaction between axons and dendrites. This interaction is possible due to the energy the mitochondria provides. Do you know the mitochondria is capable of discharging 200,000 volts of electricity? This not only pertains to electrical discharge, but also applies to heat energy as well. Heat?
Then the combustions from last night were...
ellipses. For a human to burn and melt, 1600 degrees of heat must be generated. There are several hundred mitochondria present within a single cell. If all the mitochondria in the body began functioning at the same time, a tremendous amount of energy would be generated and released. Melting a human into a puddle of fluid would be a simple task with so much energy. So you're saying that the mitochondria ignited these people?
Professor, you may be right in that we need the mitochondria to live, but in the end, we're just using them for energy, right?
Ha! You have no idea. The mitochondria has control over an organism's growth. Take this hand, for example. Before we're born, the hand is merely a glob of flesh. But when cells between the fingers deteriorate, that's when the fingers first form. When the cells which make up the body aren't needed anymore, it receives a signal to die. This signal is initiated by the mitochondria. When it is relayed, the genetic information in the nucleus is cut off and, in essence, dies. The same can be said for aging. The mitochondria mutates 10 times faster than cells. Of course, this also applies to mutant forms of mitochondria as well. When too many mutant mitochondria multiply, energy production level decreases. The decrease in energy production is associated with the aging process. So, are you still stupid enough to say that we are the higher species?
But you're not saying that the mitochondria is doing all this consciously, right?
When I said that the mitochondria could mutate 10 times faster than normal cells, I also meant that they could evolve 10 times faster. Since the beginning of creation, the mitochondria has been evolving at this rate. It's no surprise if they possess a power beyond our cognition. No surprise at all.
Ellipses.
Let me tell you something. There was a scientist who tried to determine the mutation rate of the mitochondria. With this, the scientist wanted to establish a connection with human ancestry. In 1987, it was announced that the root of all humans can be traced to a single woman in Africa. This finding was announced around the world. And with this, the mitochondrial theory spread like wildfire. You know what they called the root of it all? Mitochondria Eve. Splendid name. Just incredible. Eve? The subject in yesterday's case called herself Eve. Ellipses? What?
Hey, if you know anything, you better not be holding back on us.
She called herself Eve? Sorry, but I've told you what I know. I'd like to return to my studies now. I believe you know the way out.
Hey, you better explain what the hell is going on here.
Daniel, forget it. Let's just go.
God damn it.
And suddenly it's nighttime. Visit took a lot longer than I thought.
What the hell is wrong with that guy? I can't stand him.
Ellipses. That man. I've seen him before, but I can't remember where.
It's Daniel. What? Okay, we'll be right there. It looks like we got a break in the case.
What?
We gotta get back to the station, Aya. Hang on, I'm kicking this into turbo.
As if it wasn't already, but okay. And as if there was anywhere in Midtown Manhattan you could drive like that in the middle of the day. Or evening. Hey, Aya, any news on the case? Hope you bag this creep soon. I'd hate to bump into him on the street. The whole place is going nuts. Wonder what's happened. Let's find out. Oh, but not in here. Maybe it's in the... I think it's in the briefing room. Ah, yeah. Hey, we have an emergency meeting in the conference room. Oh, that's where Daniel is. That makes sense.
Let's go, folks. We're starting the meeting.
Melissa's solo concert was scheduled for today. She had disappeared after last night's incident, and the concert was cancelled. But people are still gathering at the stage. We must not let another massacre happen again. The concert is at the Central Park Amphitheater.
Central Park?
What is it, Daniel?
Ben and Lorraine, they're at that concert.
What?
Daniel, we're not... Screw you, Baker. My son's in danger.
Daniel.
Aya.
Watch his back. Yes, sir. Another mod permit I don't need, and we'll dump into storage immediately. Fortunately, despite bolting out the front door, Daniel will wait for me to drop off this couple of items that I picked up today. When are you gonna let me tune up the guns? I didn't ask to be assigned here to watch over the warehouse all day, you know. As long as you see guns as toys, you'll never touch them. Hey, I know I can make a stronger gun than you. Guns aren't supposed to be stronger, you numbskull. They're supposed to be safer. Fine, you geezer. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Pick up the infinitely respawning ammunition. Man, I could do it so much better. I can turn that gun into a cannon, easy. You want to leave something here? Yes, I do. Alright, now we can get out of here. And 40 minutes into the stream, almost to the actual dungeon for today. At least they had the car on the correct side of the street. What the hell does Eve, want from us? Well, it looks like she wants to gather people in one big area. Damn, that thing's got my boy involved. She's gonna pay for this. Let's hurry. Just hang in there, Ben. I'm coming for you. Once we get to the park, I can give my voice a rest for a bit. The completely useless helicopter. Ben! Daniel, stop! I gotta get to my boy, rookie. Whoa! Sometimes you gotta look before you leap, old-timer. I don't care if I burn. Rawr. I'll go. Ben's my son. He's the only family I've got. Damn it, I can't do anything. Leave it to me. But... I'll get them out safe, I promise. Besides, Ben needs you. You won't do him any good if you're dead. All right. I'm counting on you, Aya. I know. Let's get into this. Flinsken. We'll take this save, I suppose. Hello? Weird input lag there. Snake? Snake! Oh, two snakes. Pardon me. I've not been to Central Park, so I don't actually know how accurate any of this stuff is. But I do know there are 2 chests hidden in these shadows. And no encounters on this screen. Bird! 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 Okay, so we can't one-shot them with this rifle yet. Not gonna collect junk on this playthrough, it's just not worth it. Just clogs one's inventory. Alright, time for a quick game of Hunt the Magic Pixel to get everything that's in here. This drawer, somewhere, there we go. The key, this cabinet. And then shift this table somehow. And open this cabinet. That wasn't bad at all. Usually it takes me a lot longer to get any of that. Eve was here. Gross. I don't think there's anything in these drawers. No. Come on, around the column, please. Ow. It's doing so well not getting hit, too. More snakes. Tried to dodge that one, but the hallway really wouldn't let me. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to switch to the SP vest. So might as well use this on the SP vest. The auto potion is kind of nice, but I'm not actually carrying potions around with me at the moment, so there's not a lot of point to it. Excuse me. There's one more, at least one more chest in this sort of central plaza-ish area. Is this one here? I thought there was one more. So I never cast Scan in this game. I'm going to try it here just to see what it does. It just tells me it's HP. It doesn't tell me it's... Oh, it's susceptible to poison. And that's it. And it doesn't tell me its name or any flavor info, so I will not likely be doing that again. I don't know what these are supposed to be. Besides difficult to dodge. I'm stuck in the corner, I'm gonna get poisoned. Oh no, I did not get poisoned. Oh no, I am poisoned. Shoot. This is bad. Okay, we're good. That fight got a little sketchy. That's what I get for being overconfident and not carrying any medicine around with me. There we go. I knew there was one more. There it is. Yeah, I don't want to miss any tools, that's for sure. This looks like a door, but it doesn't go anywhere. Hoping I could avoid that encounter, but... Three monkeys. Sorry, 3 birds and a monkey this time. I don't know how I dodged it that time, but not any of the times previous. basically keep swapping between speed and item capacity. Okay, none of those are really worth burning a tool to move their stats over just yet. Hi, Leroy. I meant to heal for this fight. Oh well. We can heal after it instead. I assume all of the guns, ammo, and drugs just sitting around everywhere in Central Park. That's just how New York is. Oh, that's where that connects. How come I couldn't go through there before? Thought I tried. We gonna fight the monkey and birds encounter a third time? No. Good. All of the animals have escaped. Somehow. Dead body that for some reason we can't run past yet. Gross out warning. The holiday season brings joy to us all. And this Christmas will be the most special of all. Or something. I don't know what she's arguing about. Special because I will no longer be under the control of a host, as I have since the dawn of time. Humans are weak. Mitochondria can self-evolve. Mitochondria must now take over the nucleus. And gross out time. Hope nobody was planning on having orange Jell-O for Christmas dessert. I have to get backstage and stop her. following mysterious ghost girl yet again. Or the convenient sign labeled backstage. Why? Why are you doing this? You again, but you are too late. You will not ruin my plans as you did last night. Bye. Stop! Oh, ominous music change. And now we can walk past this body for some reason. Oh, in here first, I think. 2 items hidden behind the camera angle. Somewhere. One on each side, and I can't find it. I know they're here. Is that magic pixel hunting problem again? There's one. There's the other. I feel like normally I would be getting more, like, item bonuses, and just not at this point for some reason. I'm stuck in a box I can't see. There we go. Hello, Mr. Polar Bear. Mr. Lightning Polar Bear, Mr. Volley Bear. Not enough to upgrade yet. Oops. At least they give you a decent amount of save points throughout the game. Excuse me. We're about halfway through the Central Park dungeon. I expect we'll have this wrapped up within an hour. Okay, step 1, ignore the direction the ghost girl is going for a little bit. Okay, my inventory is full here, so I should use one of these tools. Yeah, I don't really care about whatever status effect this grenade launcher gives, so I'll steal its stats into my rifle. I think this is where the little girl would have gone to. Nope. This is me being slightly lost. Not hugely. And there's no super important items in Central Park here that if I miss, I'm going to be in trouble later. Unlike the sewers, the Chinatown sewers later. So if I skip a section, it's not the end of the world. I'm going to use that medicine one right now because I don't want it cluttering up my inventory. I've got 2 of them. We'll leave them be. Oh, that's nice. That'll give me... I can steal that for an extra item slot. Forgot that was here. Okay, I think this is back where we started? Nope. Yep, maybe. Now I'm completely turned around. I'm fairly certain Central Park in real life is not a giant maze, but... Okay. I know. This is sort of where we came in again now. Kind of. We've been on this screen before, is what I'm meaning to say. Yep. Okay. Back on track. Yep, and there's the girl. We've already grabbed that item. And now we've come in from the correct direction. We triggered the scene with the girl, so we know that we're supposed to go this way. Okay. The path widens conveniently enough for an encounter coming up here between these 2 lamps. Or not. Oh, there it is. Thought that triggered earlier than it did. Yep, sure would be nice if we had the shotgun shells at this point, but that's not till day 5. Stupid fast birds. And their junk. Sorry about the fire truck going by. I live near a station, so... Bear and snakes. Monkey and something, possibly two monkeys. Nope, okay, thought there was a chest over here. Obviously not. I know there are a couple in this underpass thing. These at least are partly on camera. And now we go backwards and over the underpass for the fight more fart snails. Hoping I could take that one out before it got its attack off. It's possible to dodge the Vine Whip, but not easy. Alright, that's not fair. I got stuck in a reload animation. Okay, good. Couldn't remember if this encounter was before or after the phone. So enemies do stop while you use magic, but not while you're in attack animations. It's tempting to go grind for one more level before this boss fight, but I'm just going to give it a shot. There was a chest along in here, but maybe not. 2 bosses back to back. The first one is the harder of the 2. Number 1. Walked right into that one, literally. They each get stronger and harder to dodge as their brothers and sisters go down. Yes, the famous Egyptian rock-throwing worms. I want to be fully healed before I kill the penultimate one. Well, not fully healed, but more healed than this. Because the last one gets a lot harder to dodge. It starts using a melee attack that's a serious pain. This is not enough HP. Okay, I think I'm pretty close to immune up here. Not 100% certain on that. Yeah, gets a lot bigger. I swear I dodged that, but whatever. The melee attack is almost impossible to dodge. I have not figured out a good way to do it yet. Especially if we get stuck reloading like that. Didn't even need to heal that last time, but I did. That's a lot of defense. Would be nice. Is there one more? No, that was it. Okay. Pretty much keep splitting it between those two. Heal up here. I'm going to be greedy and not go back and save before this last encounter of the day. Your genes are stronger than I thought. Come, my dear, let's go for a ride. And we accept for some reason. Actually, the game makes me accept. Poor horse. We shall fight by the light of the burning horse. Why? Why be on the human side? Why not? I am a human. Why are you going with them and not me? What? Okay, where's she gonna laser? I was a little bit slow to react to that, unfortunately. You basically have to be in the opposite corner of the carriage from where the beam is coming down. And done. It's that. It seems you still don't know who I am. Well, if you don't know, your mitochondria will. That's why you were drawn to the opera. What are you talking about? Here, let me explain directly. Stop it! If we join forces, all the other mitochondria in the world will... Stop! And our heroine is dead. Another unexplained hospital flashback. Excuse me.
Aya! Aya, answer me!
Daddy!
Ben, weren't you going to the concert?
I came here with Mom, but she was all weird.
Weird. You mean orange jellified? What do you mean, Ben?
I came with Mom so the three of us could be together.
So that's why you came to get me.
Mom went to the stage, but she freaked out.
What do you mean, Mom freaked out?
I got near the stage and started to feel sick. I wanted to go home. Mom wasn't herself, Dad. She left, and everyone else went, too.
No mention of them turning into orange goo, huh? Lorraine. What about Lorraine? Casualties were much worse this time. We cannot put the lives of citizens in jeopardy any longer. We have our orders to evacuate all citizens out of Manhattan. Fortunately, most people are out of the city for Christmas.
What do we do, sir?
We will stay and assist in neutralizing Eve.
Shouldn't we leave it to the army?
We're the ones that are supposed to be protecting the city. Any word from Aya? Damn it, where could she be? Daniel, I need you to help evacuate the citizens. She's our only hope against this thing now. I'm gonna go look for her.
Shouldn't we stop him, sir?
He lost Lorraine. He'll find Aya. You two help with the evacuation.
Daddy!
Ben, I'm sorry. I have to go find Aya.
Where'd she go?
I don't know, but she's the only one that can fight the thing that hurt your mommy. Kath, look after the kid, will you?
I will, don't worry. Daddy! Come on, sport. You like dogs? I'll introduce you to the best police dog in town. Woof woof. Can I show this boy the dog? Sure, let me open the fence. Hey, you got a visitor. This is Shiva. Hey, I think she likes you. Hey, that tickles. See, now this is more like what I would expect New York traffic to look like. I wonder which church that is. Is that St. Patrick's? How many times do I gotta tell you we blocked this off? You won't even find a cat on this street. I told you, I've already contacted the police about this matter. What? I'm not getting anywhere with my English. Hey, you Chinese? No, I am Japanese. Nanda, Nihonjin desu ka? Oh, yes. Can you speak Japanese? Choto dake ne. Dare desu ka? I am Kunihiko Maeda. Japanese, So he's answering in English for some reason, but okay. Hey, if you can't speak the language, go back to your country. Calm down. Take it easy, man. It's bad for your heart. I'm hot. Help! Barf. I guess it's now or never. So I'm trying not to do a, like, racist stereotypical accent for Maeda, but I'm not sure how to differentiate him in this, necessarily. Spontaneous human combustion. I believe that's correct. Hallway, lockers. Ellipses? Where? Hospital. Apparently, Aya was conveniently hospitalized on Christmas, which is convenient because that way they don't need to render two different settings. They can use the Christmas decorated lobby for both versions, the present day and the flashback. Oh, you are finally awake. Who are you? I'm Kunihiko Maeda. I'm a scientist from Japan. He found you. Daniel! There's no one out there but cops. It's a ghost town. Never seen anything like it. Pretty creepy, if you ask me. Where's Eve? What happened to the people in Central Park? Ben was okay, but the rest of the audience, well, they just disappeared. Ellipses. Disappeared? You mean they weren't ignited? They all melted into slime and became one big mass. Ellipses. That's something new. Nothing like that happened in Japan. Japan? A similar incident occurred several years ago in Japan. although it wasn't as grandiose in scale as this one. What?
Hey, give us the details.
It all started when a scientist's wife was involved in a car accident. The scientist tried to culture her liver cells in order to keep her alive. The scientist named those cells Eve.
Eve?
The liver cells multiplied, and her mitochondria eventually took over her physical body. Ellipses! After acquiring the scientist's sperm, Eve tried to give birth to an ultimate being.
Ultimate being? What kind of being?
She, the being who mutated from the liver cells, couldn't maintain her body for long. By the way, before the car accident occurred, the wife had registered to have her organs donated. So after the accident, her kidneys were transplanted into a young girl. And Eve implanted a fertilized egg into the young girl, who gave birth to an ultimate being. I was extremely interested in this, and went to his lab so that I could continue research. After I heard about this incident, I had to fly over here.
What the hell is going on here?
I wish I could explain more. Ellipses.
Aya, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I thought that monster had gotten a hold of you. Thought it was too late.
When I felt Eve, something inside of me felt like it was being... You felt you were about to be ignited, correct?
No, she's the only one that isn't affected.
What? I don't understand. I think I may be a monster, like her.
What? What are you saying, Aya?
I don't know. What if I end up killing you?
Ah, shut up. You know that's not.
Please, Daniel, I don't know. I just don't know anymore. Please go away. Just stay away from me.
Aya.
Please. Yes, I think I understand your point.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Even if I am a monster, I don't ever want to kill you, Daniel, please. I could never forgive myself if I killed you.
Aya, you're no monster. You're my best partner, Aya Bria. I'll be by your side always, Aya. And then now I'm leaving. Slowly.
Ellipses. When I touched Eve, that feeling, was it Maya? But Maya died in the car crash with Mom. No, it just couldn't be. And on that mysterious note, that brings us to the end of day 2. Day 3 will be selection, apparently, and I will save. Alright, so that was day 2. That ran a little over an hour and a half. I expect tomorrow about that length or slightly longer. We'll be starting probably a little bit later in the day because I've got a couple of errands I need to run depending on what's open on Sunday/Boxing Day. Close that. So I lost my train of thought. So yes, we'll be doing day 3 tomorrow. Probably starting around 2 or 3 Central, maybe a little bit later. We'll see, because like I said, I got a couple of errands I need to run in the afternoon, depending upon when and where things are open. But for now, I really need to give my voice a rest. Daniel's voice is not easy, and there's a lot of Daniel tomorrow, as I recall. But we are making good time. I'm going to go have a snack, and maybe something other than water to drink. We'll see. Thanks for stopping by, and I will pick this up again tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time.